Hey guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. Please just disregard how I look right now. My hair is a mess. I'm literally just wearing a sweatshirt and my face decided to break out, so just please ignore that. But we're back with another book video. As you can tell, I love making these videos and hopefully some of you guys enjoy watching them. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So I got a ton of books. This is just one of the stacks. There's like 3 different stacks. I'm gonna quickly go through them because there's quite a few. Some of them I don't even have with me. There's some that are coming in today, but I wanted to film this video right now while the lighting was still good, so I'll just show those later. And then there's a few ebooks that I wanted to mention as well because I recently got like an iPad that I read on like some like the Kindle app and stuff. So we're just gonna get right into it. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and let's get started. So a few of these books I got for Christmas, so I mentioned them in my Christmas haul, but I didn't talk about what they were about, and some of them I bought myself with my Christmas money. Okay, Barnes & Noble is also having a sale where all the hardcovers were 50% off, so I got a few books there. And then, like I said, there's some ebooks. So we're gonna start off. This one I got for Christmas, actually. It's called To Kill a Kingdom. Talked about this one a little in that video, but I don't know too much about this one actually, but I've heard that it's super good. And I think it has to do with like pirates and mermaids, maybe. Yes, it's about a siren royalty, the sea queen. I'm seeing ocean, a bunch of those types of words on the back, but I haven't really read the synopsis. I've just heard that it's good, so I can't tell you too much about this one. Great way to start off the video with a book I know nothing about. This one is one of the ones I'm most excited for. I also mentioned it in my what I got for Christmas video. That would be These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. This one was by Alexandra Christo. I think that's how you say it. I always forget to mention the authors in these videos, but These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. So this one is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but it's set in Shanghai in the 1920s, which just like, tell me that does not sound interesting. It does, and it just looked really good. The synopsis is really long, so I'm not gonna like read it or anything, but it sounds really interesting. I love how it takes place in 1920s Shanghai. That just sounds super intriguing. And the cover is gorgeous. Like, also, why is it bigger than my head? Someone explain, but it's super pretty. I cannot wait to read it. Wait, is it pretty under the dust jacket? I really hope it is. I feel like it's not gonna be. Okay. It's kind of pretty. It has like a sword. Oh, okay. The sequel also just came out and I've heard it's amazing. So this is one of the ones I bought with my Christmas money. I got it on Amazon and it is The Midnight Library. So I actually was originally not planning on picking this book up. Like, I'd heard of it and I was like, oh, I want to read that at some point, but like I didn't actually plan on buying it. But I was watching a YouTube video. I don't remember who it was by. It wasn't like a booktuber. It was just someone like who likes reading and like does vlog. I literally cannot remember who it was because I watch a lot of different YouTubers, but who was it? I don't know. If I think of it, I'll like put it in the description or something, or like pop in here. But The Midnight Library, basically what I know about it is between life and death, there's a library and all the books are different decisions and choices you made in your life. And each of those books, you can go and see if you had chosen to make a different decision, how it would have turned out. So I just think that sounds really interesting. And it's about a girl named Nora, I believe. Yes, Nora. And she just goes through all her life decisions and some that she regrets and sees what would have happened if she had chosen to do something else. So that just sounds so intriguing. Like, I just want to read this book right now, but I'm not going to because I have some more that I'm going to read before it. But also the cover, once again, is so pretty. I just want to know what's going to happen in this book. It sounds like it has a lot of potential to be one of my favorite books. I'm not really even sure what genre it is. I just put it in my historical fiction section, which is very small. But I don't know if it's technically historical fiction. I feel like it's just fiction. Like, just fiction, which is basically my entire shelf. So it can kind of go anywhere, but The Midnight Library, cannot wait. Next is Crier's War by Nina Varela. I hope I said that right. This one is a fantasy. That's all I know. That's literally all I know. It's a fantasy. The back says, impossible love between two girls, one human, one maid, a love that could birth a revolution. So it sounds interesting. I'm not going to talk much about this one because I don't know. Also on the front it says, one mortal, one maid, one loved, one betrayed. Don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty good if you ask me. Next, going away from the fantasy genre, because I feel like I've talked about fantasy too much. This one I got on a whole separate Amazon trip. Not really trip, because it's like a whole different Amazon order. Like a month or two ago. I think I got it in November, but I still want to mention it just because I haven't talked about it on my channel yet, and I'm really excited to read it. And that is 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. So Steph Bower, I don't really know how to say her name. She's a YouTuber who makes book videos. Always recommends this book. It's one of her favorites. It's a YA romance contemporary, and I cannot wait. Everybody says this is like the saddest book they've ever read. Like people who are like older, they're not part of the target audience for YA, say that it's literally the best, saddest book they've ever read. That just makes me super happy. Like everybody loves this book, no matter what age they are. Everyone just raves about it, and I want to be one of those people because I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. It's pretty short, but I've heard like within the first like 10 pages you'll start crying. I cry very easily over books. I've cried over like literally so many books, like books that aren't even supposed to be sad, but this one's supposed to be sad, so have really high expectations for it. The cover looks really pretty too, and basically what I know, I haven't even said what it's about. There's a girl named Poppy and a boy named Rune, I believe, and I think what it is one of them moves away and cuts off contact with the other, and something happens and we find out what it is. But again, I like going into books more blindly, so I don't really know what's gonna happen in it, but I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty sad. And like based off the cover, it's literally like tears or rain or something, and it looks sad, but I can't wait to read it. Next one, this is the only one on here I've actually read. Well, yeah, it's the only one I've actually read. I got it for Christmas. It's Believe Me. It's part of the Shatter Me series. It's a novella. It's really short. I read it in like a day. It was so good. Like, it was amazing. It's I don't know what book it is. There's like 20 million books in the Shatter Me series, but it takes place after the 6th one, which is the last one, I think, for now. I don't know. She keeps adding on. It's by Tahara Mafi. And obviously I'm not going to say what it's about because that would spoil the whole other like 10 books in the series. But it's a novella. One of the novellas, there's many, and it's told in a certain character's point of view, one of my favorite characters. It has a lot of romance, a lot of funny moments with my other favorite character, and it's just amazing. Okay, moving on. So this one's actually a series I got for Christmas. I got the Truly Devious series. So there is Truly Devious, The Vanishing Star, and The Hand on the Wall. And also I think there's a 4th book, but I'll pick that one up eventually if I like these 3. But Truly Devious is about a girl at a boarding school who solves a mystery, I think. Yeah, there's a famous private school in Vermont. The owner's daughter and wife were kidnapped, and there's this riddle. I'm basically just reading off the back, but I've been loving mysteries lately. Like, I recently read The Inheritance Games, and I absolutely loved it so much. That's not part of this haul, but I just wanted to say that. Also, I've heard A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is really good. I've just been really getting into mysteries, specifically YA mysteries, and I got the Truly Devious series, and I'm so hyped for that. Next up, we have Serpent and Dove by Shelby. Oh, I keep forgetting to say the authors. Maureen Johnson, and then this one is Shelby Mahurin, I think. So sorry, I'm so bad at saying names, but this one is another fantasy. It's a big one. There's 3 books. I've heard that they're good but trash at the same time, if that makes sense. A lot of books are like that. Like, they're amazing, but they're also kind of trash. But like, an example is Twilight. I haven't read it, but I've heard it's good, but it's also trash. So like, yeah. Anyways, Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin is an enemies to lovers fantasy story, and there's a witch and a witch hunter. I think we know where this is going. I can't wait to read it. All right. This is one of the ones I got at the half off sale at Barnes & Noble on all hardcovers. You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen M. Mcmanus. I love that woman. She's an amazing writer. I've read 2 of her books only, actually, but I'll read more of them. So I have One of Us is Lying, and then I read One of Us is Next, which is the sequel. Also an amazing show. But I picked up her newest release, which is You'll Be the Death of Me, and I think this follows 3 people who are friends. The back says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, which sounds really intriguing. But Ivy, Mateo, and Cal used to be close. Now they all have in common. They all have connections to a dead kid, and they're all hiding something. Now they're wondering, could it be that their chance reconnection wasn't by chance after all? I skipped like the whole entire part of the synopsis, but basically 3 people that used to be friends, they reunite because they all have this mysterious connection, and yeah, it looks interesting. I love her covers, like how she has like the things over their faces. It's like that on One of Us is Lying as well. But this one looks good. I got it for half off, and it's brand new, which is like a great deal. So another one from Barnes & Noble is If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Kale Dietrich. So If This Gets Out, I cannot wait for this one. So basically it is a contemporary with a romance between 2 boys from a boy band, which I think is like the biggest boy band in America. That sounds exciting, and they have to like keep it a secret and all this stuff. It sounds amazing. I cannot wait. The cover is absolutely adorable. If you can't tell, I'm excited about all these books, but this is one of the ones I'm most excited for, and got it half off as well, so that's great. So these next 2 books I got at a book sale at a library near me. So the first one is Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. So I actually tried one of her other books. I DNF'd it because I was confused, but I'd heard it's amazing, so I was really confused, like, why don't I like it? Am I just weird? And then I figured out it came after another trilogy, so Kiss of Deception is the first book in that trilogy, so I think I'm supposed to read this and then go on to the other one, which is Dance of Thieves. Might be a little bit less confusing, so I happened to find this one at the library, and I was super, super happy with that. It's a fantasy, I think. Wait, is this the one I think it is? Hold on. Sorry if the angle changed. I had to go and check if this was the book I was thinking of, and it is. So I was looking back at Haley in Bookland. She's one of my favorite booktubers, or probably is my favorite booktuber. And it was like a book with a plot twist, and she recommended this one. Basically, it is the one I was thinking of. So a girl runs off on her wedding day, like a princess or something, I think, and it's told in 2 perspectives. The prince that she was gonna marry and someone who's trying to kill her, and we don't know which is which, so that sounds incredible. Also, there's a love triangle, which like kind of about, but still I'm excited for it. It's just a bit long, but oh, is there a map? There's a map. All right, last one that I have with me physically is called We Are Ants, and I don't know what this book is about. I think it's a contemporary. Yeah, it's a contemporary, but I don't really know anything about it, so I just kind of got it because I've heard of it and I thought it looked good. So those are all the books that I have with me right now. That's only 1 stack once again, but I got some books that are coming in later, so let me insert the clip of me showing those. Let's pretend that the lighting isn't absolute trash, but it's a few hours later. A couple of the books came in. Still have 1 more on its way, but I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna pop a picture up. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I don't really care. But here are the books. I've already read both of these. Not like, I didn't like get them today and then read them. That's kind of impossible. Like, look how long they are. I mean, I read them a while back and I got them because I just want them in my possession. Crooked Kingdom is my 2nd favorite book of all time that I've ever read. Go check out that video where I mention those, but sorry, I kind of spoiled that video. But Crooked Kingdom, 2nd book in the Six of Crows duology. I absolutely love it. Read it from the library at the beginning of 2021. I just want it because it's one of my favorite books ever, and I'm gonna reread it, of course. And then 2nd book in the Shatter Me series, Unravel Me. Again, read it from the library. solid 7 months ago, and I want it in my possession because it's Shatter Me. It's my favorite series ever. This is probably my second favorite book in the series, second or third favorite book. So I got these, and then I also have Heartbones coming in the mail. Should be here this weekend. It's by Colleen Hoover, one of my favorite authors. This is one of her more young adult books. Some of her books are for a little bit older audience, which is not me. So I wanted to get this one. I've heard this one is really good. It's like a good summer read, so I'll probably read it next summer. But I'm super excited for it. Again, don't know much about it. It's a summer contemporary. And yeah, so those are the 3 books that I got. And let's get back to the other one. All right, we're back. Hope you enjoyed that. And then lastly, I just have a couple of ebooks I want to mention. Let me grab my iPad just for show. Ta-da! All right. Let me go through on here and show you the ones I got. Something's actually wrong with this. Like, it doesn't work, but it's fine. Okay, so the iPad's not turning on. We're just gonna leave it off to the side, and I'm just gonna hold it up and pretend that it's working perfectly. But the 2 books that I wrote down that I had on here are Cinderella Is Dead. So that sounds like just what the title says. Once again, I don't know anything about it, but it sounds interesting. And then the other one is The Upside of Falling, which is a contemporary romance with the fake dating trope. I like the fake dating trope now just because of the 2 Other Boys I Loved Before. Currently reading the 3rd book in that series, but I wanted some more, so I just literally googled fake dating YA, and that came up, and it was free on Kindle, so I got it. But yeah, those are all of the books I'm going to be talking about in this video. I have gotten requests to do a bookshelf tour, and I am going to do that. That'll probably be one of my next videos. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you've read any of these books. Let me know what you think of them, even if you hate them. Please be honest so I know which ones I should read first. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye!